How you doing, Habs fans? This is your boy Keith coming at you today from the Spitballin' Podcast on game day. Yes, the Montreal Canadiens are going back to Montreal to play the Carolina Hurricanes in game number 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Very excited today, folks. I want to start by saying Veleno is in, Kapanen is out. I said last episode that Kapanen probably should come out. He was kind of lacking behind a little bit in the play. He's just don't have the experience yet. Don't worry, he'll be coming. He's gone his way. MSL will work with him. But right now, he's just not catching up with the play. Veleno's in, not Gallagher. I get the logic behind it, folks. Veleno has a lot of speed, back and defense and offense, and he gets into those corners and he does the right things. Whereas Gallagher, yes, his net front presence would be absolutely amazing in this one. But I just don't know if the later parts of game he would be able to keep up the play, especially with the speed that the Carolina Hurricanes are presenting right now. So hopefully he gets in some games later on down the road. We'll have to wait and see. But yes, Veleno is in. Kapanen is out tonight. So we'll just leave that there. Also, anybody that was concerned about Lane Hutson's little Charlie horse there from Taylor Hall at the end of the last game, MSL said that he was fine. He's good to go. He was practicing this morning, full practice. Didn't leave early, nothing like that. He looked good, so he's in tonight. Very exciting stuff, folks. Very exciting stuff. Nobody's hurt yet. Let's keep it knocking on wood. Let's not jinx that. So keys to tonight's game, and I actually think this is a huge key to tonight's game and series. All right, obvious one is the goaltending. We got to keep the goaltending focused on stopping the puck. All right, the theatrics is fun and all, but at least as long as it's not taken away from stopping the puck, you can't get rattled. Dobes hasn't lost 2 games in a row all playoffs long, and I don't think he's about to start now. I feel like he's just going to do a comeback like he has all season long, and I mean all season long. And I think going back, 35 games, 40 games now? Somebody let me know in the comments, but it's been a ways back. He hasn't lost 2 in a row. So, good news for the Habs. There's your silver lining of the night. Crashing Freddie Anderson. Yes, he is not looking great. He's been taking a lot of shots where he looks like he has no idea where it is. So we just got to get to him, get in front of that net. This is where Gallagher, I think, would help. But let's say Anderson, he's been going to the net. Danault is doing some good stuff. So let's just crash that net, get to Anderson, and we should be all right. So we got to get more pucks through. That's the problem. We got 12 shots last game. It just wasn't enough. Let's get more pucks through. Get them in the net. High danger chances though last game were only 10-7, I believe, or 10-6 in favor of Carolina. So at the end of the day, Montreal had a lot of high danger chances, and Carolina had the same amount. So I don't think I don't think the shot clock reflected the outcome of the game. So anybody that keeps track of the shot clock all the time, keep that stuff in mind, because there's more to the story behind the scenes is actually what's showing in front of you. Also, another key to winning this series, the Montreal Canadiens top line, Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Slavkovsky. They got to get going. Yep, they got to get going. Now, the upside is Montreal has first change tonight, so they're probably going to be up against the Aho line, which was a huge success in game 1. And that's what they need to do. So basically, they're not going to be playing up against Stahl, who absolutely shut them down. They had no room to skate last game. So they're going to be putting them, I'm hoping, up against the Aho line. So that's going to be a huge factor, and they got to get going. They got to do what they did in game 1. Just get some goals, get in there, get gritty, and get to Freddie Anderson. That's going to be the key there. I'm getting a lot of talks about how people think that playing in the Montreal Forum, listen to me, the Bell Center could be a little bit of a pressure cooker for these young Canadians. But you know what? I don't know. You look around the league, there's been a lot of home losses, tons of home losses this year. I think even Carolina, Like, look at all the we beat those teams at home too, like Buffalo and Tampa Bay. I mean, Montreal's one of the better road teams in the league, but you look around the league, you got Colorado. I think they lost their first two in Colorado against Vegas. I don't know. I don't think it's really a thing. I don't think the pressure is what everybody says. I mean, it could be. I've been in that building when it's loud, and I can see how it could be intimidating for these young guys. But I think the more they play in these situations, the more their experience they're kind of getting. I mean, Demidov looked like he was overwhelmed last year. Remember last year when they played Washington in Game 3? Oh wow, Demidov looked like he didn't know what he was getting into. But I think the more they play like this, the more experience they get. I think it's this is good for them. I don't think it's a big factor. I'm not playing it out to be a factor. I think Montreal's going to come out great tonight. I actually think Montreal's going to win tonight's game. So you heard it here first. I think they're going to win the game. I'm not predicting they're winning the game, but I think they're going to win it tonight. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. So let's not. How are you guys feeling? How is everybody doing out there today? I think we're in a good spot. I think the Canadiens are going to come out hard. I think Lane Hutson's going to drive tonight. I think he's going to really bring it to him. But one thing you got to know about these Carolina Hurricanes, they love to do the little circle-y dance around in the offensive zone. But Montreal, I think, is going to be you don't think that they didn't come out of the game number 2 with some video. Marty St. Louis said, you know what, let's keep them all to the outside because they like to just skate circles around you. And it gasses the players. But I don't see that happen. I see them going back home. They've picked up on that. They're going to create, especially the first line. The first line needs to be able to just skate, create, just make space for yourselves. Do the transition. You got to skate. Don't allow them in their end circling around you. Shut down Ehlers. You got to shut him down. He's going. He looks good. Let's keep Taylor Hall mad. No factor. No factor again. Went after Hudson. I don't know if he's going to have to answer the bell for that. Do you think so? I don't know. I mean, I hope so. I'd like to see someone go in at him. But I don't think Jack Guy's in the lineup tonight, so that's the guy I thought would do it. Maybe Anderson's not going to go take some stupid penalties, so I think he might have got away with one there. So let's just go out and score goals on his line. That's how I say we get back at him. Anyways, folks, I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you guys are all excited about tonight's game. I'm going to come back to you guys after tonight's game. I'll be doing a little post-game action for you, as usual. I'm excited to be talking to you. I love every part of this. If you guys are liking this, come on, please just like and subscribe. The likes have something to do with the algorithms. Helps me out. Don't know what it means, but apparently it helps me out on this channel and keeps me bringing back more content to you. So let's do that. I'll check in with you guys after this game. I know this was a short one, but hey, I'll come back and we'll have lots to talk about right after Game 3. Montreal Canadiens, Carolina Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Final. Go Habs, go. And don't forget, keep it positive.